ABC 10 News at 6 starts now.
I feel that my government has abandoned us. Totally abandoned.
Growing frustration from South Bay residents over the overwhelming smell from the decades-long sewage crisis. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kimberly Hunt. My co-anchor, Wally Aliou, is on assignment. ABC 10 News has heard the complaints from people in the South Bay who tell us the smell is getting worse, and their calls for help are going unanswered. Tonight, we follow through with federal, state, and local leaders. ABC 10 News reporter Madison Weil presses for answers about what they're doing to try to solve the issue.
What's really frustrating is that this community is already burdened by a lot of pollution.
Vi Nguyen is a frontline pediatrician taking care of more than 2,000 kids in the South Bay.
But we've definitely noticed something's wrong, like our asthma numbers are going up. We have a lot of kids coming in with bacterial infections.
She's just one health expert who spoke at Thursday's Air Pollution Control District Board meeting, raising concerns about the sewage crisis and its effect on families. Earlier this week, a team of researchers from UCSD shared they found dangerous levels of hydrogen sulfide in the air due to runoff from Mexico. Because of that, they actually pulled their teams from the area. On Tuesday, the County of San Diego pushing back on that. Chairwoman Nora Vargas in a release saying, quote, "This is not an imminent threat and it's safe to be outside and attend school." We asked Vargas about those comments ahead of Thursday's meeting.
Our public health care director and our hazard teams have been out there, and what we are sharing with folks.
ABC 10 News asked the EPA what it would take for them to get involved. A spokesperson told us the appropriate government agencies are engaged in responding to the situation. In a statement, they said in part, EPA has been in communication with local government partners and has not received a request for emergency response assistance. EPA will step in if appropriate agencies are not responding to the situation or if assistance is requested.
We need to know exactly what those levels are.
At Thursday's meeting, the board got an update on the nearly 2,000 odor complaints they've received. The board approved and authorized an agreement with the County of San Diego, approving additional funding for air purifiers, a temporary solution to a larger problem they hope to continue to address at its root. Madison Weil, ABC 10 News.
ABC 10 News reached out to both presidential candidates and both California Senate candidates. Only Adam Schiff responded, saying the EPA must play a far more active and aggressive role in overseeing the air and water quality issues and do so with urgency. Today, scientists gave a promising update on the investigation into the odors. It comes as the IBWC said there are no transboundary flows since the 3 pumps in Mexico are back online.
Last night, we measured, as we always do, 24/7, and guess what happened to the hydrogen sulfide levels last night? A lot.
Researchers say levels of hydrogen sulfide dropped below the hundreds, and they regularly test in the thousands. ABC 10 News is committed to following through. You can find our coverage or send us a story by going to 10news.com and clicking on the We Follow Through tab.